Here's the thing. Most people want to get rich quick in real estate, and that's why they all stay broke. The truth is, the slow way is actually the fastest. So today I'm going to be breaking down how to get rich in real estate and why most investors get it completely wrong. Stay tuned. So in real estate, the traditional way of being successful is they want you to buy a bunch of properties, and it's like, okay, how am I going to, like, where am I going to get the money to buy all these properties, right? You get a portfolio, you live off the cash flow, and you retire, and you just drift off into the sunset, and you're on the beach drinking a margarita while the tenants are paying, and you're just living off the cash flow, right? That's everybody's goal, is to make money and live off of passive income. So as you start your journey, the first hurdle you're going to come across is, okay, like, yes, got it, build a portfolio, but how do I buy my first rental property? So again, traditionally speaking, most, most mentors, most classes, all the bird strategies, every popular wealth building seminar you go to, they're going to all tell you the same thing one way or the other. And that's, oh, just get a loan. Just take out some debt and just buy it because it's good debt, right? Just leverage it. Just leverage. So what people fail to realize is the more you lever up, the more riskier and riskier it gets. Like me personally, I'm not a fan of debt investing, and that's why I like wholesaling. Wholesaling is the quickest way to get rich in real estate because what happens is when you get a property under contract, depending on your state or your jurisdiction, you can get paid in 30 months. In 30 days. So as opposed to buying a property, putting down 20%, which in most cases probably are you putting up $20,000 even after you get a loan just to cash flow, I don't know, 300 a month. Like it just doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense at all. Now, granted, if you love your job, you love what you do, and that's something that you want to do on the side, and that's part of like your retirement plan 20, 30 years from now, sure, by all means, that's cool. But at the end of the day, it's all about getting rich quick. And the easiest way to get rich quick without getting scammed is you got to flip properties, right? So that's either wholesaling or traditionally flipping. Now, once you wholesale and flip properties, what you got to do is use that capital to invest in properties. I like to invest in them cash with no debt. Reason being is that the cash flow spread is uncomparable, right? So all that rental income I'm getting it straight into my pockets. Obviously, I'll set aside a 10% reserve for like maintenance, vacancies, and repairs and things of that nature. But the rest of that income is coming back all to me. So you're able to build up your cash a lot quicker and you're able to move a lot more freer. I tell you, it doesn't seem like it's sort of like the sexiest thing to do. Nobody, I promise you, if you talk to 10 mentors, 10 investors, they'll all tell you the same thing. And that's, oh, just go get a loan, go get some debt, and just buy a rental, right? But what happens is when there's a recession and people start to lose their jobs and there's hard times, all of that burden and stress is going to come on you. Like nobody's immune to it. And the more debt that you have to cover, regardless of what else other people got going on, as far as like tenants, even in your own household, it could be like your spouse or, you might have a job. Anything could happen. And the thing about it is you want to be able to be flexible, be nimble, be able to move and pivot and make your next best move your greatest move. And if you talk to real estate investors that been in like a real recession, I'm not talking about the COVID, the manufactured recession that lasted for like a month or two, or when the interest rates shot up in 2022. I'm talking about a real live recession like we saw in '08. Most investors, they will tell you they had to like sell all their properties, or they lost their properties to foreclosure or bankruptcy. And the way they got out of it was wholesaling, right? So if you're going to go through years of like building properties and building your portfolio to the point where, God forbid, a recession is going to happen, right? It's not even a God forbid, like it's going to happen. It's part of the cycle of real estate. It's part of the cycle of life. There's going to be ups and there's going to be downs. So when those down times happen, it's good to stay nimble, stay free, and be able to pivot. So wholesaling real estate, I promise you, it'll give you that freedom that you want. If you want to make six figures without having a boss and invest in real estate and get rich quick, I truly believe that wholesaling and fixing and flipping is the best way to go. Fixing and flipping could be a little bit tricky because there's leverage involved in that too, whether you're using hard money or even private money. It's very, very capital intensive. And you don't want to get caught with 2 or 3 properties, 2 or 3 loans out while property values are going down. That is super risky. So I would say wholesaling is the best way to go as far as getting rich and changing your life. I promise you. At the end of the day, you got to get rich before you get wealthy. All right. So if y'all enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the link, hit the like button, and let me know your thoughts. All right. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.